You got a death wish?
You're dead now. You just know it.
Finally, something doesn't suck.
Confederate soldiers never marched on Privets Fort, but it's fun to imagine they did.
The majestic Brickett's Fort. So very, very 100% historical. My sensors detect that everything is 100% ready for business. Your contributions will never be forgotten. As a small footnote in my autobiography.
This is a nice place. Never was much of a builder myself.
country just to get here
Fort Atlas
has
is in
earned
good
my
hands.
attention. Nightshin's trained us well.
Go home. Let us take care of things here.
Word is, the Brotherhood needs new soldiers. This looks like the start of a real force in the wasteland. I'm not sure if I should be thrilled or terrified. If this order puts up half the fight they say they will, then I want to be a part of it.
And I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Just like the old army, huh? Too far to get turned down now.
Brother, hello. Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas. Looking to sign up? Most of the he's fit.
What Wood says can build us a better tomorrow.
Don't worry about the bots. They're working for me.
Start of a real force in the wasteland.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin,
What the heck does...
do not attempt. If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, fine. I don't have time for you right now.
Concrete, places like a tomb.
That was a Brotherhood matter, civilian, and none of your concern. You're trying my patience, so get on with it. Diddy. Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my
They're
secretary.
building something big here.
Hope this lot's true to their word.
Fortifications appear at...
I am not known by my initiates for tolerating foolishness, outsider. Persist in that tone, and you will learn how much less I tolerate it from civilians.
Rebuild them. Take the old, forge it.
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment.
Ain't no
Perhaps he sees something in you
life
worth our
after
interest.
that.
Are you another aspirant to our order?
military grade hardware. More common amongst the ones from California.
If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But if you're serious about joining us, you've
Night
got
Shin's
good
training.
timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me.
Bound Brotherhood. Old world science solved a lot
That's
of
right.
problems back in the day.
Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity.
else?
Conduct yourself properly.
Glad
and
we
we
guard our
consider
tech
putting you
closely.
forward as an initiate candidate.
You better have something useful to say to me.
Wonder if this will be enough to see those raiders gone.
This place is kind of a dump.
Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean.
So much to teach us.
So,
I get to meet them in person someday.
what's he got to say to me?
All this concrete,
The problem
places like a tomb.
is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now I'm a peaceful man.
There's a gun that shoots
really
those.
am.
I want it.
Sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for
We're
myself.
here to protect
Never
them.
understood the Raiders.
They'll learn that.
I
in
like the
time.
quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right.
Order,
Else maybe
learning, protection.
I go to Crater and start doing
Everything
things
I
their
need
way.
here.
At least they don't pretend to be the good guys.
I imagine the Brotherhood would object to the collection of blood samples from all its
Hey, thanks. I just needed someone to listen and take me
The
seriously.
world has so much to teach us.
I hope you can convince
Why
them.
didn't I see it before?
Bored. Bored, bored, bored. Bored.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance.
Ain't no kind of life
Hey.
up in metal.
Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know,
Nuke.
about the guns?
Arrived in Appalachia not a moment.
You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lang. What's your deal? Shin? He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot.
Got to be getting back to the farm.
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there. Hey, I get it. Promises backfire all the time. Well, go get him, Tiger.
Disorder is to be expected in a place.
Did you
that
wish
lacks
to speak
brotherhood.
with me?
Well, now, you're with...
Still,
Well, it's... So, what? A fad for the... So, in return. Fair enough.
Yes. Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak. The severe gentleman. I had heard my research. I came, given the state. Thank you.
no meat. Dinner declined.
One day I'll
You
make
finished the test.
and I'll show those
Good.
raiders who's boss.
I have the list from them. The Brotherhood is, unless the doctor.
This place goes sour and we're all in for it.
That shows commitment. That appears. Next report. We are not mercenaries. That's irrelevant. Enough about it. No. Listen to me. Moving on.
I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm
Impossible.
fit to be a scribe when I'm put on
That
patrol
sounds
day
like
and night?
our people did not. That's everything. Against my you need to lose. Should you wish, go to our scribe. Be vigilant.
Ad Victorium.
The only reason you should be back here is if you're ready to give your report. Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
See if anyone needs help with anything.
For Defiance, but I'm not sure I could stand the sight.
I have my eye on you.
Scorched plague. I've seen nothing like it.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place. My mission.
With all these new initiates, I
Stay on your toes.
need another
The wasteland is merciless.
Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude.
The world has so much to
Oh,
teach us.
Paladin Romano. It just so happens, if you're interested. Didn't even have to think. Let me give you a quick. Our new base it's down. Any questions? Great. We're really fixing this place up, don't you think?
you're here.
So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start out by sweeping the area for documentation left behind from before the war. Are you trying to... But enough. Here's a document. Here's one. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? Oh, I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. That's a mature attitude to take. I really appreciate that. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick inspection of some key components that should be nearby. There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can do a diagnostics test. That will tell us about some of the less accessible hardware. The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was under a lot of pressure. Let's find the release valve for that and give it a spin, see what happens. Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Why don't we take a glance at that to get an idea of the electrical hookups? Should be a simple inspection. You can have point, but I'll be looking over your shoulder the whole way. Take note of the details and we'll discuss how it goes after. Interesting. Glad that's over with. That does it for the inspection. Let's talk. All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? You'll need to going forward. Next, we have the release. It certainly did. Last but not least. Yep. Okay. Nobody does, outside of a class. If I'm going to recommend you to, if you can, I'm worried there's the pressure. There's a lot I want to take each extraction. Any questions? Or are you? I'm counting on you. I thought of one. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core? That doesn't sound good. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. They condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my rec may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all the logs we recovered from when we moved in. After what we just went through, I think you deserve to know more about Project Atlas. Take a look if you get some free time. Thanks again for your help, and good luck with the Paladin.
Welcome to Fort Atlas.
Hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? Started with an M.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, between this and the report I have, consider it with the recommend. But first, in order
to be
if we
expected
make
in a place
yeah,
that my
report,
brother
I
had
want you
oversight for so long. Still, this is
your reward. Limited intel. Take this. We don't. You should start. Very well. Do this.
Fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
Someone returned their gun to the wrong place again. Do I need to call a seminar on this?
Without more combat
Huh?
Whoa, whoa.
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger.
The Brotherhood. Lower the gun, George. Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right?
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Their gear was pretty...
Settle down, boy. So you want to know? Can't say for certain.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from...
And the only thing I... Aren't you on a mission from the brother?
She's right, of course, but that doesn't... Now here.
Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody...
Safe roads, me. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again.
Alert. Possible source of compost detected. Alert. Biological material detected.
Any news to share?
Have my eye on you.
Old world science solved a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it wrought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely.
Raiders causing trouble.
Tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
Scorched, the raiders, the ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
It's impressive how much they've managed to rebuild here, in spite of the scorched plague.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
No meat approved. A perfectly preserved pie with every dinner declined. And this ration request doesn't even have a name on it. Retune my power armor.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
We should spend less time mourning for Defiance and more time here. Appalachia's future.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has it out for me. Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission.
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
Someone who turned out to get along first. Do you want me to call a seminar on this?
New recruits, Night Shin's training, weapons, and a base like
Welcome
this.
to Fort Atlas. My name's Initiate Pappas. My team and I are...
I hope my next mission is...
One day I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
Appalachia is our chance to learn from the mistakes of the past. We'll build something better for everyone.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
It's impressive how much they've managed to rebuild here, in spite of the scorched plague.
No meat approved. A perfectly preserved pie with every dinner declined. And this ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
Teaches. Why didn't I see it before?
Oh. Not as young as you used to be, Layla.
Wait to tell Max about my latest
Spend
patrol.
all day hunched over
He is
the
gonna
war table.
love it.
hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Each day in service of the Brotherhood is a step forward.
New recruits, night shins, training, weapons, and a base like this? We're gonna be invincible.
Again? I swear Night Shin has it out for
Another nuke. We arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Another complaint. Shin's certainly winning us friends here. Welcome back. Have you completed your assignment? Good work. One less pop. You've risen to. I hereby. If you've got any.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that lacked Brotherhood oversight for so long. Still, this is...
should see if anyone needs help with anything.
Hello, Initiate. I've been informed. A group of blood. The villagers. I trust that.
We are all links in the chain, bound in Brotherhood.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission.
Thought I'd live in a tree house. Looks like it might rain later. Those raiders can see you around, they're gonna grab you. I don't know who you are, but... Hi. Looks like it might rain later.
Last night, I dreamed I fell out of bed and straight to the forest floor.
Those Mothman cultists give me creeps. They're all just crazy.
Good to go down some roots. Never thought of it this literally, though.
Something sweet to cheer everyone up. We've got flour, sugar. Wait, that's big.
Hello there, stranger. What can I do for you? Oh, my. Well, my name is... Lately, you should... Right. Let me know if you need anything else, though.
Oh, a rat toad couldn't jump all the way up here. Right?
This place ain't quite Georgia, but the humidity's sure trying.
Is it true that strangler vines can grow out at night and wrap around you while you're sleeping? I should ask Miss Jenny.
I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now. Well, I know she's got numbers, and it's making this sound. Dagger's people are... Honestly, I believe in you to give that dagger what she deserved.
Miss Jenny brought us all together, and nothing will take us apart.
Don't like the fog. Even just a mist makes it harder to see.
Don't cause any trouble around here. I will be able to find you. I went out hunting shortly after one of her weekly collections. I lost their trail. If you find...
I should make something sweet to cheer everyone up.
Please.
We got flour,
Help us
sugar,
give that dagger what she deserves.
Rat-coat eggs won't explode after they're cooked, right?
I won't let anyone mess with this village. So last night, I dreamed I fell out of bed and straight to the forest floor. Good thing our houses have walls, huh?
I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
It's nice having everyone nearby, even if they are at different elevations.
I never thought I'd live in a treehouse. I never thought I'd find a real family either.
Forgive any attitudes from us. We've got people hungry here. Forgive any attitudes from us. We've got people hungry here. Look, I run the storehouse here, and I have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. Yeah, they have some sort of fancy rocket launcher that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Her and those Blood Eagle raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's gotta be done about her, and I hope you're the one to do it. You go get that.
I won't let anyone mess with this village.
Like it might rain later.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know us. We're peaceful people. We don't want to bother or be bothered. So, will you help us? Thank you. Please be careful.
I wonder what everyone's doing today.
You really fucked up this time!
How did we get to this point?
see, the Brotherhood has finally sent one of their pawns. Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, choose them carefully. Oh, shit. You mean you didn't know about the weapons? The crate they came in may have had a Brotherhood of Steel insignia on them. But they're ours now. Don't even think about walking into my place and making demands, either. I won't let you take these weapons from us.
Stupid villagers.
Nothing in this wasteland can bring down Dagger's crew.
Like I said, these weapons... And you can tell the... Well, shit. If there's one thing I value more than my goods, it's my life. Here's the key to some of our stash. Make sure you tell your people to stay out of my business from now on.
Kill or be killed. Exploit or be exploited.
Imagine living in a kid's treehouse.
Get lost, outsider.
Dagger's throne is untouchable.
Stupid villagers.
Nothing in this wasteland can bring down Dagger's crew.
Miss Jenny says.
Vault suits like yours sure are popular
You can't always
lately.
find a perfectly preserved pie, but you can always preserve a perfect memory. Good
Yo, how you doing?
Some roots, right? Never thought of it this literally, though. Have you had a chance to pay Dagger a friendly visit? Oh my, this is quite a weapon. I can't wait to try this bad boy out. Thank you so much for your help. I hope the Brotherhood won't mind us having this.
I thought this high ground would be useful for hunting. The local wildlife learned to watch out for us pretty fast.
Give me a chance, you won't regret it.
Just like the old army.
Old world science solved a lot of...
I hope my next mission is soon.
I have
I'm
news
tired
from
of
our
being
patrol.
stuck in
They
Fort
must have
Atlas.
seen something quite interesting for you to come to me about it.
Interesting is not the word. Concerning, yes.
One moment, Initiate. Knight Shin is in the middle of his report.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Go on, Shin.
As I was saying, one of our patrols came across a Raider storeroom. They were chased out, but not before sighting several crates with the Brotherhood insignia on them.
Again? I swear Night Shin hasn't.
Those crates are for important assets. We haven't used them since...
Since that battle, let's not waste time with details. Considering the contents, it's imperative that we recover those crates from the Raiders.
We have yet to establish a relationship with the people of Crater. It's possible they are more agreeable than the other Raiders we've encountered.
Are you seriously considering the idea of leaving those items in Raider hands?
Let's discuss this later. We've kept the Initiate waiting long enough. Were you able to help the people of the retreat? Excellent work, Initiate. You represented the Brotherhood of Steel admirably.
Do you care to explain how you managed to persuade a den of rabid blood eagles?
The Initiate has not done anything to deserve your suspicion, Knight. A resolution without bloodshed is an ideal one. Is there anything else to report?
We should see if anyone needs help with anything.
I've been around long enough to spot an obvious lie when I hear one.
The elders have so much.
This is no time for games. Give your report seriously.
Person someday. The fight is just
the
beginning.
Blood Eagles too.
Stay disciplined.
Did these crates have our insignia on them?
If our weapons have spread among multiple groups, that's a serious problem. One that the Initiate has exacerbated with their ill-advised handout.
I support the Initiate's decision. The villagers will not use that weapon with ill intent.
One weapon isn't likely to cause a crisis, but the Raiders have an entire cache. We can't just leave them as is.
The Brotherhood saved Shin's hometown from a Raider attack. It was then that Knight Connors recruited him into the fold. There have been other incidents since then, but...
This is...
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol.
Good work, Initiate.
Yo, thank you for tuning in. Be back tomorrow. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe my videos. You already know. Appreciate y'all.